Hi, I'm Kai from X Factor and you're listening to Hollie.
Hello, you're here with Hollie on Dry Stone Radio. We've got plenty coming up in the next 2 hours, including Comedy Kiosk, Time Warp and plentiful tunes. We're going to start the show off with a bit of Oasis and Supersonic. That was Blue and Green there by Miles Davis. Happy birthday to him, born on this day in 1926. Just been looking at his Wikipedia page, and what always interests me is having a look at who they've influenced, and he has a really random list of people that he's influenced, including Tangerine Dream, Steely Dan, Frank Zappa, Pink Floyd, Neil Young, Radiohead, Talk Talk and Sting. Dusty Springfield there with I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself, bringing our time warp of 1964 to an end. We will have another time warp next week with a different year, of course. Now, if you just don't know what to do with yourself this weekend on Sunday the 16th, head down to the White Lion in Kildwick between 4 and 8. The roaming Jumpsters are going to be there. It's going to be folk, roots, contemporary, country, blues and a sing-along session. And if you want to check out their website, it's www.myspace/the roaming Jumpsters. So that's this Sunday between 4 and 8 at the White Lion in Kildwick. Johnny Rivers there with that beautiful, fresh-sounding electric guitar. Now, there was a very secret special agent dog in '66. The World Cup trophy went missing on the 20th of March in 1966, which was very worrying as we were hosting the World Cup in that year. It was stolen from its exhibition and later found by a dog in his walker. The dog was called Pickles.
Hi, we're Paisley Rehab, and you're listening to Hollie on Dry Stone Radio!
The Great Moon Hoax is a series of 6 articles that was published in the New York Sun beginning the 25th of August, and it was supposed to be the discovery of life and even civilization on the moon. Discoveries were falsely attributed by Sir John Herschel, perhaps the best known astronomer of his time. The article describes fantastical animals on the moon, including bison, goats, unicorns, biped tailless beavers, and bat-like winged humanoids. And, well, I suppose it was the 1800s, so people believed it. That is Van Morrison there with Moon Dance. On this day in 1835, the New York Sun perpetrates the Great Moon Hoax. It was terminated with the destruction of the telescope that allegedly sighted all these unicorns and fantastical creatures on the moon. When I was a kid, the girl that lived a couple of doors down, she just got a new pair of rollerblades and I thought they were well cool, but I didn't dare put both of them on at the same time. Maybe it's kind of linked with this water armband story.
Yeah, so you just have one rollerblade, one armband on your leg.
Yeah.
And you hopped around Coley.
And I wondered why I never went flying like she did. She were well skilled.
But you'd have been alright if you'd have crashed into a river or something.
Yeah, I'd have had all options covered.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to say.
Nice fade.
I'm going to have to fade Bowie. Feel a bit horrible for doing this.
Yeah.
But we did listen to him earlier.
Nice fade, though.
Nice fade. Nice,
good
slow,
fade. Yeah.
good fade. Steady-handed
David
fade.
Been proud.
Well, that's the main thing, as long as I've made David proud. We've got just a few more things to say.
Yeah.
To fill your ears with before you go.
Just to say thanks for having me on show, Tony from Television.
Thank you, Tony, for coming in. You've been
Thanks
a pleasure. You've been
Hollie.
a real treat.
Oh, give over.
So, we're going to play you out with this Rod Stewart not carbon copy
This
version.
don't sound like Rod,
This
does
don't
it?
sound like
No.
Rod. This is Revco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can call them that.
You can call them that. And this is Do You Think I'm Sexy?
Yeah, turn it up.